Polyglots have long known about the power of spaced repetition systems, SRS, for language acquisition. Now, if you combine SRS with the Natural Language Institute's method of extracting content for review from personal communicative contexts, then you've got really an incredibly powerful method for efficiently and continuously reaching new heights of mastery of a language. So let me show you how it works. First of all, I'll give a personal example. I study French at the National Language Institute, and I was talking with my teacher in a conversation class about my farm and the fact that I needed to hire a new caretaker, and I was worried about all the things that need to be done to maintain the farm in good condition. Now, I couldn't remember the proper word for maintain in that context, so my teacher taught me entretenir, and she made note of the word and of the context sentence in the lesson, or for my lesson. So now I'm going to show you how I use flashcards to then review that content. So here's our flashcards segment of our app, of our student space. And you can see here on the front of the card, I have the sentence, the exact sentence that I tried to express during my class time, right? With the keyword, the vocabulary word blanked out. So I have to try to remember what the word is. Now, of course, I know it's entretenir. If I mark that was hard to remember, then this flashcard will come back quickly. It will show up again for me in a short time. However, if I mark that it was easy to remember, then it will take much longer for me to see this flashcard again. In fact, probably during today's study session, it wouldn't come back at all. And the more often I mark easy, the longer those intervals become. And that's what spaced repetition is all about. And it's been shown to be much more effective and efficient for memorization and long-term retention than other study methods. So by the way, I need to click on the card first, and then I see the word on the back. I see the complete context sentence, and I also see the meaning. And that's after doing that is when I would register the subjective difficulty that I had in remembering that word. Now, let me show you some other features here, which are interesting. One is that I can, instead of seeing the context sentence on the front, I can see the meaning on the front. So here it is. Here's the meaning, tenir en bon état. And then I see the word and the context sentence on the back. I can also, by the way, I don't personally use this very often, but I can also see instead on the front of the card, I can see the word, and then I have to challenge myself to remember the definition and or the context sentence. And by the way, this maintains stats for me here. So this bar here shows out of all my vocabulary from my lessons, because that's what I'm looking at, 19% are unreviewed, 19% I've marked as hard, 25% I've marked as of medium difficulty, and 37 as easy. So I'll just keep doing this over a period of several days or even a couple weeks until all of my vocabulary from my lessons, which are a couple hundred at this point, have become easy for me to learn. So there you go, SRS with Natural's flashcards. There's no better way to learn, automate, and retain over the long term your personalized vocabulary.